Hello everyone, I'm back! I know it's been a while and I'm really sorry for the wait, but a lot of you guys have been asking that I would compare Mercari to Poshmark, and I am so sorry that you had to wait so long for this video, but here it is, finally. Because of this request, I am now addicted to both platforms. It is my entire life now. There's really not much to say, we just gotta go right into the video. So the first thing we should talk about is listing, or the production of listing an item. With Mercari, you need a lot more detail than you need for Poshmark, which can be a good thing. But you can only choose one color on Mercari, but you can choose two colors on Poshmark. Mercari also has a hashtag tool that will help you get sales, but Poshmark does not have that. Mercari also has a tool called Smart Pricing. What Smart Pricing is you list your item at a certain price, and if your listing is not getting enough attention, Mercari actually brings the price down and tells people so that it will attract more customers. But what I've noticed using both of these platforms is that Mercari is more for used, cheaper items and other supplies like kitchen supplies and tech, while Poshmark is more for branded items and like new with tags and stuff that you have made in a business. So that kind of comes into play when you think about listing your used items. So using both of these apps, I feel like Mercari has a lot more tools that you can use in order to gain those sales and attract those customers than Poshmark does. But at the same time, Poshmark is a platform like the cooler, new with tags, boutique items. Shipping is also very important when it comes to trying to gain sales, which is part of listing, but I feel like it's so important it needs its own category. With Poshmark, there's only one way you can do shipping. It's like $7, or maybe it depends on like what kind of item you have, but it's like one and done. Like you don't have any options. But with Mercari, you have plenty of options. You can do free shipping, which means you will be paying for it and it'll come out of your profit that you make for that item. Or you can make customers pay based on the weight of the item. So it's really important that you have the tools to be able to weigh your items. But with clothing, especially like used light clothing, it's not gonna weigh very much, which means the shipping is gonna cost at max maybe $5, which is already cheaper than Poshmark's. The next thing is the actual selling of the item. And the ease of selling items on each of these platforms are actually very different. With Mercari, I feel like the app does a lot more for you than Poshmark does. With Poshmark, you have to work so much harder to get sales. If you use the right words and hashtags on Mercari, then attracting customers is really easy. But with Poshmark, I feel like more people use it, so it's harder. Mercari also tells you how many views and likes you get, which is really important for the seller to know. Poshmark doesn't have that feature. But Poshmark doesn't have the feature of seeing views. But the way to sell on Poshmark is actually very controversial. For example, some people say that you have to spend a lot of time sharing other people's listings and their products, while other people say it's a waste of time. So if you would like to sell on Poshmark, I recommend you just do your own research about that. While it does seem like Mercari is definitely winning and it's easier to sell on there, if you work really hard on Poshmark and you just keep working at it, you could become so successful that you could live off the money that you make. Both platforms do have the option of seeing who liked your listing, which is a very nice tool to use when you are selling. The reason why likes are so amazing is because you can give private discounts to the people who have liked your post. With Mercari, you have to give at least a 5% discount, but with Poshmark, you have to give at least a 10% discount, and you have to offer a shipping discount. I gotta be honest, the shipping discount drives me crazy sometimes. Mercari also keeps track of what you offered before, so you can't offer something bigger than what you did last time, if that makes sense. So it would be really awkward if you offered a discount where you get $10 for that product, and then after you offer a discount where you get $15. Poshmark doesn't keep track of what you offered, but it has a tool where you can choose a certain percentage of a discount that you want to give. But you can also give public discounts, which are also on both platforms, and it kind of works the same. When you lower the price of your item, both of the apps announce to the people that like the same kind of items that you lowered your price and there's a discount. So overall, I really like to use both platforms, but I feel it's easier and it's less work to sell on Mercari than it is for Poshmark. I use Poshmark more for my truly found business, if you don't know about that. And I use Mercari for just used items that are a lot cheaper. If you would like to check those out, by the way, the links are in the description. No pressure though. So it's really just about how easy you want it and what you are actually selling. So from now on, I'm going to be testing things for you guys. And not just apps, I can test products or services or whatever you want. So please comment down below if there is something that you would like for me to try so you don't have to waste your time. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below to enjoy the product testing family. I hope you all have a blessed day and keep smiling. Peace.